In today's video, I'm taking you into several different thrift stores, including a Goodwill, Salvation Army, and a local charity thrift. So here we go. I started this day in the Goodwill at the furniture. I always like to see what they have. I'm not necessarily looking for anything, but if there's a piece that I really like, I might consider trading out something in my house. So that's what I'm always on the hunt for. I thrift mostly for my home and my own collections, but I also have a little vintage booth in a shop nearby called the Pink Elephant. That's what I was looking at this piece for. I thought it might be useful for my little booth, but I'd probably need to add wood shelves to it so little things wouldn't fall through, and that seemed like a lot of work, so I left it behind. Here on my channel, you'll find a good mix of me thrifting for myself as well as for resale in my little vintage booth. I'll also sometimes include clips of how I use thrifted items in my home decor. If any of that interests you, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. Lately, it's been once a week. Sometimes I can get to 2 a week, but you can pretty much count on once a week. So please go ahead and consider subscribing. This was fun to see. Several months ago when my mother-in-law was visiting, I think it was back in the spring, she actually bought a few dishes like this in this pattern. And she flies here from New Jersey, so she wasn't able to bring them on the plane. So when I recently went to New Jersey, I drove them out to her. So it was fun to see more, but I don't know how I'd get them to her. So I did not pick them up. I really liked this Pfaltzgraff Yorktown salt cellar. It's made to look like the old pottery ones, but I don't have a lot of space in my kitchen and I'd rather have one of the old pottery ones, so I didn't get it. When in good condition, these little copper sculptures do pretty well in my resale booth, but that one was pretty wobbly. I have one of these jars, and I actually keep cookies in it when I make fresh chocolate chip cookies. Works really well, and it keeps them nice and fresh, so that's why I was looking at that one. Okay, now we're moving on to Salvation Army. This Salvation Army is down in Mankato. It's hit or miss. Sometimes I find stuff, sometimes I don't. Just like all the thrift stores, their prices have been going up, so. I liked these and I was considering them for the shop. They were wooden flowers in like a wooden carved vase. I thought it was kind of neat, but I couldn't find a price. And judging by the other prices in this thrift store, I was guessing it was probably going to be too much for resale anyway, so I didn't bother asking. Haha, I know what I've said, but I did buy this Pyrex mug because I really liked it. And it was only 50 cents. And the last store I'm taking you into is called New to You Thrift Store. I've taken you in here before. It's in North Mankato, Minnesota. And I've only been here. This is my second time. It's definitely decent. That's why I keep coming back. So I like it enough to come back when I come down to Mankato. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those were Holly Hobby figurines. I do have a few figurines that were sent to me by a subscriber, but other than that, I don't really pick them up when I see them. Mostly when I'm picking up Holly Hobby, I'm limiting it to the 1970s room decor and kids accessories in the blue bonnet Holly Hoppy. I found this little home interiors. People call it fairy lamp. I don't know if it's a fairy lamp, but it is a little candle globe lamp. And my mom had this when I was a kid, so I picked it up. This one was only $1.50. And I don't know where I'm going to use it yet. I haven't figured that out, but I did pick it up. I loved these little needlepoint cushion chairs. Completely nowhere to use them in my house, and I don't have the space to sell bigger items in my booth, so I didn't pick them up, but I did really like them. I thought this little plate might be nice for fall, and it was only $1.50. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know my feelings on miniature things. I love miniature things. So I actually picked up these little bags of miniatures. They were $1.50 each. There's Raggedy Ann, Noah, and his wife, I think. And you'll see in a second, it's a mixed bag of cuties. They almost look like Alice in Wonderland. Not really sure, but regardless, I picked them up, and you might say, why? And I say, I don't really know. I just like them, and they're miniature, so they barely take up any space at all. I have limited my pickups for my strawberry collection, mostly to just jam pots with little spoons. But I did pick this up because I can use it as a trivet on the counter. I actually broke one. I break trivets a lot. I feel like that's a common theme in my videos. Anyway, but I picked this one up because it'll be really cute on the counter next summer. And the last thing I picked up was this little vintage West clock for only $1.50. I thought that was a great deal. I have a little collection of these, so I just put it in the cabinet in my bedroom that has my little collection. And that's all that I have for you today. Thanks so much for coming thrifting with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.